Testing, testing. This is Influenced LA here, and we're just having slight technical difficulties. We'll be on in just a second. Thank you all for tuning in. And what's up, everyone? It's Influenced LA here, and we're just getting ready for Marvel's Hall H panel at Comic Con. The anticipation is building, of course, as we highly anticipate seeing multiple surprises, as there's been multiple rumors across the board as to what we can see across from Will Poulter potentially showing up, maybe giving us a preview of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. So tell us what you think about that. What are you guys most excited for, though? I mean, this is just, the fact that it's even here. We, of course, just saw the DC panel not too long ago. That could have went a little better. There were a lot of rumors of Henry Cavill, of course, showing up as Superman. That, of course, to many of our unfortunate, however you want to feel about it, he didn't show up. He was potentially teased, how you want to take it, with how The Rock's delivered in his speech, how it depends on who Black Adam versus Superman fights. Tell us what you guys think, though. Is Henry Cavill done as Superman? Did this pretty much solidify it? Will he show up at Hall H? Maybe as Captain Britain or an undisclosed character? Who knows? We'll see. I like what this person says right here. Ghost Rider project or mid-panel already. That's funny. But yeah. It looks like discussing film on Twitter is going to end up being live and live tweeting the entire panel. So be sure to give them a follow. Be sure to give us a follow at Influenced LA on Twitter. Yeah. But yeah, it's just exciting. Probably about an hour away now. Yeah, about an hour out from the presentation. Check and see what maybe some of you guys are saying in the live chat. So I don't know how many of you potentially got to see the DC panel, but they ended up showing the Shazam trailer today. If you haven't yet, definitely check it out. It's Shazam Fury of the Gods. It's going to end up being the sequel to the first Shazam. That one was actually pretty cool, in my opinion. Definitely more one of the more underrated DC films. I feel it was definitely more of a how you want to say it. It was a good mix of comedy with the series dark tone, but it wasn't too much dark tone to where you couldn't take your kids to it. So it was more of like a traditional comic book movie, if you wanted to look at it like that. Oh yeah, just on a quick side note, right over here, what this person said. They actually released this phone number, and for the She-Hulk series. So She-Hulk Attorney at Law, the Disney Plus series that's actually going to be dropping next month. You can actually dial this number, and it'll give you kind of like a funny little MCU. Or you and Asgardian, who has been convicted of manslaughter. Just random, things. I don't think it's that serious, but or are you like a robot synthezoid who's gone haywire or something like that? Yeah, it's pretty cool. But we got a lot more tweets coming in. Kang is my last hope with the MCU. Hopefully they deliver. Oh yeah, so there was I was seeing some potential things about the new Ant-Man and the Wasp project. They may show something here. Who knows? Hopefully we get a message from Kang or an update. That would be really cool. But yeah, getting back to the Shazam Fury of the Gods. So the second trailer looks really solid. Definitely looks like they're keeping to the same tone of like what worked in the first one. Maybe even adding a little bit more of the seriousness for this second one. So it'll be interesting to see if they continue to deliver on that. And then, of course, they had a big Black Adam debut. They actually had The Rock ascend from the heavens above with thunder and smoke. Full costume, the whole nine. You know The Rock. He's got to, go full everything, if not anything. And this new Black Adam trailer crushed the first one in terms of, like, definitely delivered a lot more of the, probably what we were looking for. In terms of who is he potentially going up against, like what's the actual threat, what's the storyline going to be about. So it looks like, yeah, if you haven't gotten a chance, definitely check out the trailer there as well. A little bit more excited for DC than I thought I would be coming out of Comic-Con right now. But based off of how they delivered with Peacemaker earlier this year, that is the HBO series, that John Cena, like I was hoping to maybe get just something for a tease for season 2 there. I know they're gonna eventually work on it, but yeah, first official poster for Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. So we got Kang up here in the background. He's going to be portrayed by Jonathan Majors, who appeared in the Loki series. Of course, Ant-Man, Wasp, probably Hope, or maybe, I haven't seen it, might be his daughter. We'll see there. That's cool. Oh, here we go. And then it says here, Dwayne Johnson. This is actually what he said. Henry is a buddy, and he is a phenomenal Superman. And Henry Cavill is the Superman of our generation with respect to the other Supermans in the past. So, I don't believe he said that on stage. If he did, that's cool. I believe this would have been like a post-site interview, probably to this YouTube link. However, like I said, he did officially say on stage, I did see him say that it just depends on who Superman is in terms of would he fight Superman or if he could beat Superman. And he says it depends on who's playing Superman. So a little bit of the tease for the fans there. We'll see how that plays out. Oh, this is funny. Mephisto. But yeah, overall DC definitely seems like it might be a turning of the clock. Who knows? We'll see if they end up somehow turning it around altogether. What are your thoughts on DC's panel? Like, were you excited after watching the 2 films? Personally, I was excited. I definitely thought it was a lot better than it was anticipated to be. Just kidding. Overall, we were anticipating Henry Cavill to show up and that entire place to blow the roof off of Hall H. So, realistically, it definitely it met expectations, if anything. It's just they're in a fluctuation state in between figuring out, are they still in the past concept multiverse? Because then they ended up confirming that anything Zack Snyder going forward will not be happening. So, I'm just a little, 50-50 on it. And then the whole Ezra Miller situation, they didn't end up showing any of the Flash footage, which we knew that they weren't going to just because of all the controversy surrounding that. We'll see if that film ends up coming out or what's the state of that. I know that was supposed to be their reset in sorts of ways for their universe. But maybe if Black Adam and Shazam or forging a new thing, along with this new Aquaman coming out later this year. We'll see. I was shocked that we didn't even see anything on Aquaman. That was the big shock to me. Probably more DC fandom, if we had to look to anything there. Let's see here. Yeah, lots of people are showing these photos. That's cool. Also, I don't know who got to check out the Marvel Animation panel yesterday, but it was pretty cool. They had a lot of cool stuff. First, they gave us the official I Am Groot trailer, which, I mean, who doesn't love Groot? That's gonna end up streaming just here in a couple of weeks, actually, so that'll be really cool. If I understood correctly, it's confirmed to have Bradley Cooper voicing Rocket Raccoon, and then it's set around the Guardians 2 time. It's going to show us a lot of mini shorts. It's going to end up being 5 shorts. The minute length, I'm not quite sure about yet. I believe they actually gave a preview of one at the Comic-Con event, so hopefully the time limit will come out soon. Yeah, who else saw the trailer, though, and what were your guys' thoughts on that? And then, of course, we had the X-Men 97. That was so cool. The reveal, they ended up revealing Magneto is going to end up being the leader of the X-Men. Has Charles Xavier, Professor X, ended up going to space in the original adaptation back in the day. So they're kind of keeping some candidacy to that. Oh, and on a side note, I saw this Captain Nova thing right here. I don't know who's been seeing the rumors potentially about Ryan Gosling for Captain Nova, because after seeing the Gray Man, the dude's physiquing up. It definitely seems like he's getting ready for a superhero role here soon. Captain Nova, I think, being rumored is I don't think there's any coincidence to that for sure. Just processing all this, man. It's going crazy. Nice. And then, of course, here at Influenced LA, we're really big fans of Spider-Man. And then the freshman year series, we finally got a little bit more. So it's going to be an animated title that's going to be centered around Peter Parker, freshman year of high school. More of an origin story that we were expecting to be more of Tom Holland's story. But based on the extra information we were given here at this Comic-Con event, it appears it's going to end up being a different version of Peter Parker, not voiced by Tom Holland, but Norman Osborn will actually be in this universe. So I don't know necessarily the candidacy, if it'll be Marvel Cinematic Universe or another universe, but it's set to have Norman Osborn essentially in the Tony Stark role, if that makes any sense to anybody. And then we're also going to end up seeing Doctor Strange along with Daredevil, and then they confirmed Daredevil will be voiced by Charlie Cox, who of course is, from the Netflix series, beloved worldwide as our Matt Murdock. Any new information breaking yet? No. And then they're also going to have Doctor Strange in the Spider-Man freshman year animated series as well. So that's pretty cool. And then the villains, they got Doc Ock set to appear. which was kind of crazy to think about. So like I said, I don't know if it's going to be set in this current MCU and it's going to be canon, or if it's going to be a different MCU. Either way, it's already been renewed for a second season, so that'll be called Spider-Man's sophomore year. So I believe we're going to end up seeing a completely different origin story of an animated Spider-Man coming to life, which will be kind of cool if they ever adapt that to the live-action universe. Yeah, those posters are really sick, though, for sure. So, what are you guys' thoughts on what they might show at Comic Con here in the next? We're only about 45 minutes away now. Oh, and if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe to our channel. We cover everything Marvel and Hollywood here at Influenced LA, and we always intend to keep you updated and not outdated. So that's why we actually went live for the first ever time tonight. This is a big night, of course, at San Diego Comic-Con 2022. First time in 3 years that there's going to be a full capacity crowd in Hall H. We already saw the impact with The Rock ascending from the heavens above in Hall H with 7,000 screaming fans. Just imagine when Marvel, the actual true headliner of the event, comes to the equation with whatever potential surprises they have. Which gets us into our potential predictions. So who thinks Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds, is showing up at this Hall H event tonight for Marvel? Because we here at Influenced LA think it's almost 100% guarantee based on the fact they released Deadpool 1 and 2 on Disney Plus yesterday. First ever rated R films to hit Disney Plus. But then on top of that, they also threw in Logan, the Hugh Jackman Wolverine movie from 2017 that's beloved worldwide. Or 2018, apologies. So it just kind of begs the question, are we expecting Hugh Jackman to show up and potentially take the stage with Ryan Reynolds and confirm he's in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Or that he's in Deadpool 3 with Ryan Reynolds? Who knows? I can't wait anymore. I just want to find out, honestly. I, for one, don't think it's a coincidence, though, that they not only dropped Deadpool 1 and 2, of course, to allude to the announcement of a Deadpool incoming, but to also drop Logan just feels like get ready to have Hugh Jackman in your minds as a canon Wolverine for one film. And he's going to be in one film with his good friend after all these years, Ryan Reynolds. They're going to give the fans what they want. And it's just going to be spectacular. And if it's in rated R fashion, I mean, how could you beat it? And then they also made the Marvel Zombies animated show that they revealed yesterday a little bit more details about. They revealed that that's actually going to be TVMA, which is really cool. So that means they're not going to be pulling back from the gore or the violence or the blood. So that'll be super interesting to see how that actually all plays out. But it just shows that they're Deadpool, potentially the Punisher, Daredevil, anything going forward that we want to see push the boundaries between that rated R and that PG line. We're going to be able to get it a lot more with Deadpool kind of breaking that mold and continuing to kind of, shelter the audience to, just if you want to tune into that type of stuff, go ahead. And then if you don't, that's fine. It's not for you. But many fans worldwide find it entertaining. The two Deadpool films sorry. The two Deadpool films, have combined to eclipse 1.6 billion, if I'm not mistaken, at the box office. So, at the end of the day, or 1.4. Either way, at the end of the day, it's one of the more successful franchises we've ever seen in terms of a two franchise movie. So Disney knows that they know what they're doing. They're going to let Ryan Reynolds work his magic along with the writers. Sean Levy, the guy who worked with him on the Adam Project, as well as Free Guy, is expected to be the director. So that'll be really cool if they end up confirming all of this at the panel here in the next 40 minutes. But yeah, and I definitely feel now that they've released this official poster. We're definitely going to get something with Ant-Man and the Wasp, whether it be a teaser, a Kang message, something. That'd be cool. But yeah, what are your guys' thoughts on Deadpool potentially showing up? But also, do you think Hugh Jackman is showing up as Wolverine? I mean, or do you think they potentially reveal who might be the new Wolverine? I don't think they'll do that yet. I do, however, have I'm a little mixed, you know, like this is where I'm at on this. So Kamala Khan, of course, was revealed as one of the mutants in the Miss Marvel finale. So, and then there's rumors that they're working on a Marvel's film, or not a Marvel's film, apologies, a Mutants film. And then the Mutants film is supposed to take place of the X-Men film. So I don't know how necessarily I feel about them renaming the X-Men to the Mutants. We'll see how that all plays out. But what is cool is apparently they have been leaking the castings for who we could potentially expect to see for the X-Men. Or, sorry, see, there I go again. The Mutants project. And we have been seeing that Giancarlo Esposito is rumored to be Charles Xavier, and that he has met with Marvel Studios at least about a role, but many fans and a lot of insiders have reported it is going to be Charles Xavier, Professor X, which is a pretty cool casting. But the casting we're a little bit more excited about is Glenn Powell, known better as Hangman from the new movie Top Gun Maverick. He's reported to be Cyclops, which, I mean, if you haven't seen Top Gun Maverick yet, which I don't know how that movie keeps playing in theaters and it's continuously sold out, dude crushes it in the movie. Definitely could see him starting to continue this hot streak he's on right up into the MCU, and then definitely crushing it as Cyclops. He's definitely got the look, got the charisma to lead. Would definitely love to see it. But I also doubt we see potentially an update. But hey, they could shock us all and bring it out. That would be unbelievable if they actually revealed a Mutants movie or a project. So we'll see. I mean, but it could just end up being a regular thing. I do know that, like I said, the Disney 23 Expo in September, they're trying to definitely make that more of a big thing as a counter initiative to what we see at Comic-Con. Just because that's how Disney does it, and that's fine. But Marvel knows to be true to the Comic-Con fans. This is a big event. This is for fans that missed out on the 2020 event. We've seen multiple projects since then, so they need to make a splash, and we're going to see a big-time splash, whether that be in the form of Deadpool with Hugh Jackman or just Deadpool. That's a big enough splash. The Black Panther Wakanda Forever trailer that is going to come out. It's going to be awesome. We already know it, depending on how they portray Namor, who's the rumored villain, which we all expect to pretty much just be factual at this point. That'll be a big deal. What's this? Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, with the fact that Namor will potentially be revealed in this trailer, that's a big surprise, but it's expected. We've been expecting this, So they're going to come out with some big surprises. Now, I would say the Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, anything on that would technically qualify as a surprise. Who is a Danky Kang? That's funny. But yeah, so we'll have to wait and see officially. I mean, I think they're going to make a splash. What do you guys think, though? You think they're going to make a splash? What do you think they reveal if it is a splash? Do you think it's Deadpool? Do you think it's something else? Do you think it's Dracula for the new Blade movie? Do you think it's our boy here, Anthony Starr? Who knows? That'll be cool. That'll be really cool if he shows up. The countdown's on. We're about 35 minutes away from Marvel taking the stage at Hall H. The anticipation is building, though. Just announced at Hall H, Marvel Studios. I don't even know what that is. What the heck? That's funny, though. Yep, the anticipation is building for a lot of folks. Make sure to subscribe to our channel if you haven't yet, guys. Yeah, like I said earlier, we cover everything Marvel, cinematic universe, kind of the live action comic book universe, as well as anything Hollywood related. Would definitely appreciate the subscribe. We continue to try and put out weekly content, and then just kind of keep you guys updated and not outdated. You know, that's our big goal here, our number one goal. Oh. Sorry about that. So yeah, like I said, stay tuned in here. We're going to have the latest and breaking on everything that's going to be with the San Diego Comic-Con panel, any new trailers that come out during this Marvel Hall H presentation, any potential new castings, any potential surprises, any potential fan videos that come in. We're going to have you guys covered. This is going to be pretty cool to see. Also, who potentially checked out the John Wick 4 trailer? That looked awesome. We're definitely going to be doing a video in the next couple of days as well. Actually, a couple of videos kind of recapping Comic-Con for you, as well as our top 5 things we liked that were brought out at Comic-Con and presented. So definitely subscribe to our channel and stay tuned for that. We'll also continue to kind of cover everything that is revealed here at Comic-Con as it continues to further along towards its release date, or as it begins production, if it's one of these projects that's just getting announced. I don't know who has seen the rumors of the official trademarks getting filed, but it does appear that trademarks are out there, and they have been filed for multiple projects from Marvel, including Avengers Secret Wars, which we all knew that was coming. That's where most of us thought a lot of these storylines have been leading to, especially with incursions being a word that kept popping up in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. But with everything else kind of going on, it definitely felt like we were approaching Secret Wars. But there's also another trademark filed for Avengers the King Dynasty, which sounds awesome already. And then again, with this coming out, we already know that this guy's going to play a huge role. So that'll be really cool to see. The Avengers King Dynasty. Along with, I believe there was another trademark filed for Captain America New World Order, which could end up being the name for the fourth film, which they recently reportedly penned a director for the film. So if that's moving along in production, we're going to end up seeing Anthony Mackie finally take the mantle as Captain America in his own solo project. Or technically, I mean, yeah, we did have the last episode of Falcon Winter Soldier, but he'll be truly Captain America in his own movie when this new Captain America comes out. And New World Order sounds like a sick name, so I'm actually here for that. Someone's saying in this new poster that this is Cassie Lang. That's his daughter, Scott Lang's daughter, so this will be super interesting to see how this plays out. The Sandman just released a new poster. New series coming to Netflix. Don't worry, we'll have the Marvel stuff as soon as it goes live. We're about a half hour out. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't yet. Tell a friend to tune in. Grab your popcorn and sit back. We're going to have the latest and breaking everything here on Marvel's Hall H presentation at San Diego Comic-Con 2022. Again, if you're just tuning in or if you've been here with us, this is Influenced LA, and we're here bringing you the latest on any updates regarding Marvel's Hall H San Diego Comic-Con 2022 presentation. It's set to kick off in less than half an hour now, so we're hoping to have any new updates regarding Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Definitely expect a trailer there. We're hoping for an update in regards to maybe the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, considering Adam Warlock, portrayed by Will Poulter, is expected to be in attendance at Comic-Con, as he confirmed himself. So hopefully we'll get a preview for Guardians of the Galaxy there. Maybe Deadpool 3. That's the big expected thing here at Influenced LA, that Ryan Reynolds will come out, and that's the big surprise for the fans, that they're finally going to confirm a rated R Deadpool movie coming from Marvel Studios. But what are your guys' thoughts on everything we might see? Feel free to drop a comment below on what we might end up seeing. Feel free to send in any questions on what you want us to potentially give our thoughts and opinions on. And yes, just keep in mind, Kang's watching. Right there. We're going to go on a slight intermission. We'll be back in about 5 minutes. Feel free to stay tuned so you can stay updated and not outdated. And we're back here at Influenced LA. Thank you guys for staying tuned. I saw a little bit of chatter going on in the comment boxes. Appreciate you guys helping each other out. Yeah, that is true. There is no way to truly watch Hall H. They do not offer a live stream, any of the sorts, so we just kind of have to wait for anything to drop online. Normally the best thing we like to do is just kind of stay tuned on the pages on Twitter for people that are actually on the ground floor here at Hall H, something like this, where they're actually, in the panels, able to actually see stuff. So we'll wait for videos like that to drop of what's actually going on in Hall H, as well as official trailers like the Black Panther Wakanda Forever trailer. That's going to end up dropping online. Of course, we can definitely expect that to drop online for all of us to see, like at Marvel Studios. That's why we got this page pulled up as well. So we'll end up getting to see everything that happens somewhat. But again, it's one of those, there is no official live stream like an E3 or anything like that. Definitely something to consider in the future, though. I do not know why some of these events aren't streamed, but it does take away from some of the... that's why E3 doesn't actually host a true event anymore with fans, because it does kind of take away from the aspect of why you charge fans for tickets and everything like that. So, but we'll end up seeing what happens. It's some people are getting really excited here. But yeah, we're about 20 minutes out from Marvel taking the stage at Hall H in San Diego. We're going to try and keep you guys updated with all the latest that breaks concerning anything that they show or reveal at this new Comic-Con. It's getting pretty exciting. What are your guys' thoughts? What do you guys think is what's going to be revealed? Obviously, I don't think it's out of the question we'll see a She-Hulk trailer. But I feel that's, if you end up, it's only an hour-long presentation. So if you end up spending 10, 15 minutes on a She-Hulk presentation, potentially with like a 2-3 minute trailer, bringing maybe the actress out along with the director or even some of the cast, and you have them talk for about 10 minutes, that eats up about 15 minutes of your hour. And then with the Kang reveal on the Ant-Man poster, we can arguably think that may be something we see. So I'm honestly thinking there's going to be a montage type of video where it's essentially a lot of their projects they may have like some footage of just kind of wrapped up in the one as like a coming in 2023, coming 2024, just like two little 15-30 second split up reels, essentially. That's not out of the question to see. But yeah, what are some of your guys' thoughts on what they might actually reveal here? Let us know down below. We're approaching the 15-minute mark on when we can expect Marvel Studios to approach and take the stage at Hall H. Just waiting on anything new. Oh, and then who saw the Dungeons and Dragons trailer presented earlier this week at Comic-Con? That looked amazing. I don't know who potentially saw that trailer. If you guys did, what were your thoughts on it? Let us know. We'd definitely be curious to chat it up with you guys here on the video. And who saw the new Thor Love and Thunder movie? What were your guys' thoughts on that? Obviously, a lot of mixed reviews on it. Definitely a lot of people considering that if Taika should even still be considered in the business. Sorry, slight technical difficulties there. But yeah, a lot of people like mixed on if Taika should still stay in the business of making the Thor movies, or if he should kind of depart and let someone else kind of take the reins for a Thor 5. Hopefully Hemsworth would be willing to work with a different director, because it just necessarily, when it's not the taste and the type of movie for everyone, then you definitely have to start to look at that into some sort of account. But also how much of it was really realistically Taika's fault, and how much of it realistically was potentially Disney's fault. Because there are rumors that there were higher up executives telling them that they had to get it under 2 hours. And I know how we all feel about how Kevin Feige has ultimate say-so in the MCU and everything like that. But it's been reported lately with the new ownership at Disney that that's not necessarily the case, and that they're kind of ruling with an iron fist even over Marvel now. So hopefully this doesn't affect the MCU going forward, but we'll end up seeing, and we'll end up having to just kind of wait and tune in over the multiple months. And hopefully Kevin Feige still kind of has that energetic and, unbelievable mind and game plan together, and he's able to still execute it in his vision in order to kind of bring us together as fans the way we continue to always kind of come together in the theaters. And we enjoy these movies because it's like a celebration every time when a new one comes out, and it's just highly anticipated because we don't know what we're going to see. So we're less than 15 minutes out now from Marvel taking the stage at Hall H in San Diego Comic-Con. Really excited to see how it plays out. What are your guys' thoughts? Any last minute predictions? Again, if you haven't also subscribed to our channel, we continue to cover everything Marvel here, as well as anything going on in Hollywood, the new movies that are getting announced in production, anything going on with like the latest streaming subscribers such as Netflix, HBO Max, Hulu, any new stories regarding like actors and in the news. But yeah, definitely subscribe if you haven't. Under 15 minutes to go. I believe this gentleman's actually on the ground floor, so yeah, live coverage of the panel. So yeah, this guy will be the one to definitely tune into. Also follow us on Twitter, Influenced LA. We're a newer channel. We only started about a month and a half ago, so definitely show us some love. We would love to interact with you guys as well, so please feel free to drop in any questions or comments in regards to anything you want to hear us talk about, anything you guys might have seen, or any of predictions you might have that are coming up here at the show that's about 13 minutes out. Influenced LA here again. We're about 10 minutes out from the Marvel Studios taking the stage at Hall H for San Diego Comic-Con. They're going to be presenting their live action panel. It's expected to go from 5 p.m. to about 6 p.m. Black Panther Wakanda Forever trailer. Definitely expect that. Definitely expect a She-Hulk trailer. Maybe. Oh, man. We hope. Like, most likely. But it's just, we want some more surprises. But, hey, all the more the same to them. Because it is coming out next month, so they got to build some hype up on that. We're excited for the series. Don't get us wrong. It's just with Comic-Con, we want a little bit more time for the surprises, and we know that could take up a little bit of time with the hour. So we'll end up seeing how that goes. But yeah. Oh, here we go. Yeah, see, definitely expect She-Hulk most likely. I mean, yeah, She-Hulk, let's go! Woo! Again, what were your guys' thoughts on everything earlier, too, with the DC panel? The Shazam trailer looked cool. Black Adam trailer looked way better than the first Black Adam trailer, definitely. The Rock coming down from the heavens was definitely a cool presentation style, everything like that. But again, it's one of those, like, nothing will ever top Loki from 2013. But yeah, what are your guys' thoughts? You think Deadpool's coming out in full costume? You think they're showing Deadpool at all during this presentation? I don't know. We're about 8 minutes out, but again, expect Black Panther Wakanda Forever trailer for sure. A She-Hulk trailer. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 potential update, maybe even the holiday special. Either way, Will Poulter is there. Adam Warlock. Will Poulter is playing Adam Warlock. He's there at Comic-Con in attendance. And everyone just pause just for a second. So this gentleman is on the ground floor at Comic-Con. He's saying that it appears that someone has pulled the fire alarm and that there's a problem with the Fire Marshal before Marvel's panel. So everyone's currently on standby. This is interesting. Yeah, so this is what it kind of looks like inside Hall H. Again, it's about 7,000 people here in attendance. It goes all the way back. Really exciting stuff, but we'll see what ends up happening. It'll be interesting to see. Expected to be about 7 minutes out, though, unless we hear otherwise if it's postponed. Most likely a false alarm. Let's hope. So I just saw one of the comments in the chat. So any live streams that like, if you search live stream on YouTube, essentially what it'll be, or a live stream reaction, that'll be what you're kind of seeing here, or essentially maybe someone watching like what we're kind of watching, and then just kind of waiting for videos or trailers. Essentially, there's no one that, I mean, at least in my experience, that I've been able to kind of find that's able to sneak in and actually record the entire event. Most of the time they're pretty strict about that kind of stuff, but again, most of this stuff will get out, but the stuff that they don't want to have the world see, they won't. It'll be behind closed doors type of thing, like any exclusive premieres. Like, again, they apparently showed the Am Groot like one episode to a certain fans at a presentation earlier in the week, kind of behind closed doors. So it's one of those. It's not uncommon. So, but yeah, that's kind of what you'll see there when you type in live reaction or anything like that. So the best thing to do is, I don't know, personally, I would just stay tuned here, drop a subscribe, because we're going to do our best to kind of keep you guys updated. We have this one page that we know for sure they're on the ground floor here at Comic-Con, so they'll most likely be dropping anything that's kind of important in regards to the Marvel Studios presentation. And then again, what are your guys' thoughts? Any last minute predictions? Feel free to drop them. We're about 4 minutes out, so I don't know. I'm thinking Deadpool showing up. Anyone else think Deadpool showing up? I think everyone here at Influenced LA thinks Deadpool showing up. Confirmed. Oh yeah. Yeah, it is unfortunate that Chadwick Boseman unfortunately won't be able to be here. Rest in peace. I saw this right here. That's kind of why I saw that. Yeah, it's rough that they're going to go through with the second film without him. It's rough that they're going to go through with the second film without him, for sure. We'll see. We'll see how it plays out. Again, we have no details regarding this Black Panther Wakanda Forever movie at all, besides some potential leaks, some potential rumors. One exciting one, of course, regarding a post-credit scene with a certain character. We don't want to spoil too much, though, if that ends up being true. It was from a very, very, very credible source that has broken multiple leaks and confirmed reports in the past. So essentially, we kind of want to steer clear of it, just in regards to if he's most likely right, because he has a really good track record, and we don't want to potentially spoil anything that no one currently knows about. But again, just be really excited for the potential post-credit scene we might get in Black Panther Wakanda Forever, and be really excited for this trailer. We're definitely going to get a new trailer. It'll most likely either kick it off or at least be during this presentation at some point. Maybe the director will come out with some of the cast too, so it'll definitely be exciting. Again, we appreciate you guys tuning in. We're about a minute out from Marvel taking the stage at San Diego Comic-Con. This is really exciting stuff. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't yet. Drop a like, and then definitely keep coming back to us for more videos. We're going to end up doing a video later in the week where we're going to recap the best moments, and then kind of everything that was big announced at Comic-Con. And then we're going to kind of do more of a top 5 video where we kind of go over like the best ones to definitely look forward to based on our excitement level. And then, yeah, feel free to drop a comment as to potentially what you would want to see on any of those videos. And then, yeah, again, thank you guys for tuning in to stay updated, not outdated. And we're about probably 30 seconds out, so here we go. We'll just be waiting for any tweets that come in, so nothing crazy is going to end up happening. Except unless they just kick it off right away, and then there's rapid fire on Twitter. So, yeah, and it's 5 o'clock, so we'll just kind of wait for this stuff to kind of chime in 2 minutes before Marvel San Diego Comic-Con. Yep, perfect. He's on the ground floor, and he says they're just kind of getting going. And yeah, looks like it's go time. Thank you guys for tuning in to Influenced LA, Marvel Studios Hall H San Diego Comic-Con presentation. We're here with any live updates, reactions concerning this event. Some fans are really excited. Ooh. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't yet. Like I said, we're going to be covering everything that breaks here. We got anything that's going to be late in breaking. Let's see what's going on. Marvel Hall H time. Refreshing Twitter on the daily Reddit fast as possible for Marvel Hall H news. I'm sure you guys are too. Thank you for tuning in with us. We definitely appreciate it. Feel free again to subscribe to the channel. We cover everything Marvel here weekly, as well as anything to do with Hollywood news in terms of movies, actors, actresses, regarding the latest big news, rumors, and updates. And our biggest goal here is to keep you guys, our number one goal is to keep you guys updated and not outdated. And we're trying to stay updated right now, for sure. Yeah, this is a shot inside Hall H right now. Thank you guys for tuning in again. This is Influenced LA here, and we're going to have the latest and breaking news concerning anything that's coming out of Marvel Studios Hall H presentation at San Diego Comic-Con. Make sure to subscribe to our channel. We cover everything Marvel daily and weekly, as well as anything regarding big actor Hollywood news and movies. Again, here's another shot inside Hall H. Marvel Studios is now officially beginning. They're taking the stage. Again, we do know that this account for sure is inside Hall H. Currently watching, taking any videos, pictures. I believe he said he'll have the latest coverage regarding anything. Make sure to give our Twitter a follow at Influenced LA as well, so you guys can stay updated and not outdated. Again, this was the first official look at the Ant-Man and the Wasp poster that was released just minutes before Comic-Con started for Marvel. And then again, there were reported trademarks that were filed The two biggest ones being for Avengers movie, Avengers Secret Wars, which we all reportedly knew was coming, and then Avengers the Kang Dynasty. And then, of course, with the Ant-Man poster and Kang appearing in it, it's, of course, a big deal. Thank you guys for tuning into the channel. People are really excited. It's Morbin time. Now, if they bring out Blade and then they show Morbius, good gosh. MCU fans arriving to Twitter for updates on Marvel Studios Comic-Con, or just come to Influence LA's channel. We're doing the same thing on all these accounts, on all these feeds. I saw some Guardians 3 here. What's going on there? Nothing confirmed yet. Waiting. Thank you guys again for tuning in. We're just waiting on any updates. There's most likely something that's probably being presented right now. This is a shot inside Hall H. Again, 7,000 pans packed inside Hall H. Tuning in to see Marvel Studios Hall H presentation. Here we go. Someone made a funny joke. They said Kevin Feige just fell down the stairs at Hall H. I'm dying. I did see something here. Here we go. Oh, probably just the presenter. Cool. Again, we do have someone that this account we know for sure is on the ground floor. So we will continue to stay tuned with their account as well as all these other accounts. Feel free to follow our account, Influenced LA, as well as this YouTube channel. And feel free to like this video and subscribe to our channel. We're going to continue to try and keep you guys updated and not outdated. Again, the big thing we're hoping for is Deadpool 3 to get announced with a potential title and a release window. Ryan Reynolds appearing. Hugh Jackman coming out and announcing he's Wolverine in the movie would just be unbelievable. Okay, here we go. We have our first official anything from what's being presented, saying that Stan Lee narrated a sizzle reel as it opened the show. Most likely a sizzle reel containing highlights of the MCU, but we'll end up seeing how it turns out. Again, it's almost impossible to try and find an actual live stream of the event, so we appreciate you guys tuning into our channel to at least keep updated with any potential updates regarding the event. Thank you. Again, the first time Marvel has a presentation at San Diego Comic-Con Hall H in 3 years since 2019 due to the pandemic and delays. And we're just eagerly awaiting any announcements, any updates. A Stan Lee narrated sizzle reel opened the show, and the quote is, "Today is our time to come together again." I can actually just hear it now in his voice. I'm hyped. So, Miss Minutes from Loki Season 1 Disney Plus series opens the panel. The animated character who's the clock, technically works for Kang, or the He Who Remains character. Again, there was an Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumanium poster that was officially revealed by Marvel right before the panel began, confirming Kang is in it. So, Miss Minutes opening up the panel definitely seems like it's going to be an Ant-Man update regarding the opening. Are you guys excited yet? I'm excited. I'm just kind of waiting now. Feige has a Miss Minutes hat. Feige has entered the room. Oh, and then we have, here we go. There's a photo of Miss Minutes opening the show. And then it's reported also Kevin Feige is wearing a Miss Minutes hat. So let's see how this goes. Oh, I believe we just had a Kevin Feige photo. 1 second. Yep, Miss Minutes hat officially on Kevin Feige's head. The fans are most likely going nuts. He's arrived on stage. Again, Kevin Feige. Kevin Feige, everyone, head of Marvel Studios, the president of Marvel Studios. So we're about 13 minutes in on what was officially listed as a 5 p.m. start time. Realistically, there was a slight delay with a fire alarm being pulled, so we are expecting it to go a little bit past the 6 p.m. time slot now, so no worries about them potentially kind of wasting time with a presentation. And again, we are getting this information probably about a minute to a minute and a half after it's revealed officially at the show, as is everyone. So thank you guys again for tuning in. We appreciate you sticking with us as opposed to jumping on Twitter. Again, we're going to keep you updated with everything from Twitter as much as possible. So feel free to subscribe to our channel, and then we also are going to do more of these in the future. And we are going to go live for D23 Expo. Of course, Influenced LA. We will have full coverage of it going on here at the channel. And Black Panther Wakanda Forever is the conclusion of Phase 4. So they just announced that Black Panther Wakanda Forever, which is expected to release later this year, will officially be the conclusion of Phase 4. And they are announcing Phase 5 at Comic-Con right now, is the apparent status. Again, Kevin Feige has confirmed that Black Panther Wakanda Forever will be the conclusion of Phase 4, and they apparently are announcing Phase 5 at Comic-Con as we speak. My mind is blown. Just announced from Marvel Studios official page Secret Invasion, and original series. It's going to officially stream in spring of 2023 next year on Disney Plus. Again, that's going to Blade is going to be November 3rd. This year? Wait, what? No. We're going to hold off on the Blade announcement for now. We're going to need more clarification on that as it is revealed. That would be insane. That movie wasn't even expected to release until next year. I think it's going to be November 3rd of 2023. I think that's what's happening right now. Daredevil Born Again, spring 2024. 18 episodes. Wow. We're going to wait for official confirmations on all this. Oh, here we go. Disgusting Film, who is on official site. Phase 5 begins with Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. Okay, there you go. So that's an official confirmation for the Blade movie. It will be 2023. And here we go further. We have Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania kicking off Phase 5, followed by Secret Invasion in spring of 2023, followed by Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, slated for May 5th, 2023. The Disney Plus series Echo coming summer 2023. We are going to see Charlie Cox reprise his role as Daredevil, as well as Vincent D'Onofrio reprise his role as Kingpin in that show as well, along with the actress who played her in the Hawkeye show. It is also expected we're going to get Loki Season 2 in summer of 2023, as well as The Marvels is now slated for July 28, 2023, followed up by Blade November 3rd of 2023. And again, the Daredevil's Born Again is officially announced and will release in spring of 2024. And we have the official picture of the slate of Phase 5, which confirms one of the trademarks for the Captain America New World Order. Again, that was one of the official trademarks that was leaked out the other day that Marvel reportedly filed for in regards to new names, including Avengers Secret Wars and Avengers The King Dynasty. So this almost confirms that those are going to be the Avenger movies whenever we get those. But then again, but for now, it's only going to be Captain America New World Order, May 3rd, 2024, closing out Phase 5. And again, we left off one second, see if anything new is coming. Anything more. Again, this is huge. The fact that Kevin Feige just announced all of Phase 5 at San Diego Comic-Con just probably blew everyone's mind. Okay, so again, we're going to recap it real quick. So Phase 5 is going to start off with Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. It's going to be followed up by Secret Invasion, and then Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, and then Echo, as well as Loki Season 2, and The Marvels. And then Blade is going to release in November of 2023, followed up by Ironheart in 2023 in the fall. Agatha, Love, I can't read that. Oh, what's that say? Oh, Coven of Chaos, not House of Harkness anymore. Coven of Chaos, it's been renamed, will release between the winter of 2023 and then early 2024. Daredevil, Born Again, will release in spring of 2024. They officially just confirmed Daredevil is getting his own series, and then Phase 5 will close out with Captain America, The New World Order in May of 2024. And then again, we should expect Phase 6 to relatively start after that. It may even kick off with an Avengers film, potentially Secret Wars. We'll have to wait and see how it all plays out, but this is exciting news as Daredevil Born Again is yes, it is confirmed to be 18 episodes long, and Charlie Cox will return and reprise his role as Matt Murdock, the attorney. Oh, wow, this is exciting stuff. You know what's not exciting? The only thing that's not exciting about this, though, is I'm not seeing Deadpool. Everything about this is so awesome right now. I am so excited. Influenced LA here at the channel, we are ecstatic. We hope you guys are ecstatic too. Let us know what you think about all these announcements. Feel free to drop in the live chat what you guys are thinking right now. Again, the one expected movie that we were really excited for, Blade, that's releasing in November of 2023. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 will release in May of 2023. And then Daredevil, Charlie Cox is back. He will be on Disney Plus, and it'll most likely most likely be close to the Netflix series in terms of the gruesome and the brutality that we were grown accustomed to and we loved. So again, Kevin Feige just brought the house down. And I stand corrected. I'm so sorry. They actually did have one more to go. It was not the official slate of Phase 5 yet. There's one more update. The Thunderbolts movie that was rumored about a month ago that had penned a new director. It's about a group of basically anti-Avengers, most likely led by Val. That's going to now air July 26, 2024 in theaters. That's actually, wow. So that's going to be its own movie coming out July 26, 2024 after Captain America New World Order. And that will conclude Phase 5 if we are confirming these reports correctly. And now off of that, so essentially what just happened is they just revealed all of Phase 5. They just announced all of Phase 5. And now we're going to start getting trailers on the stuff that we should expect to close out Phase 4, which is She-Hulk and Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Marvel Studios official trailer, She-Hulk. So just for to be safe, guys, I'm going to just turn the volume just down. Apologies. Cool. And then, yeah. So again, that was the first couple seconds of the She-Hulk trailer. We just kind of wanted to give you guys an idea. Feel free to check it out on Marvel Studios page. Again, we have official logos now coming in as well for all these movies that were just announced to be the official slate of Phase 5, including Captain America New World Order, which will be the second to last movie of Phase 5. This is crazy, honestly. They definitely just shocked a lot of people, I feel. I definitely feel that that was the big thing that people were waiting on, was to see where this was all going. And now that we know at least Phase 4 is wrapping up and we have an idea of where it's heading in terms of now we're heading into Phase 5, at least we have a clear idea. And so it's just, wow, yeah. This is cool. This is cool. So essentially what potentially is happening is this is all going to lead to the Thunderbolts by the end kind of being maybe like in charge. Who knows? You know, and then this will be interesting. I'm very excited to see how it plays out. And again, they did just drop the official new trailer for She-Hulk at Comic-Con. They did officially rename the Agatha Disney Plus series that is expected to come in winter of 2023, early 2024. It's going to be called Agatha Coven of Chaos as opposed to Agatha House of Harkness. And again, Kevin Feige and Marvel executives took a retreat a couple months ago, or even a couple weeks ago. I can't remember when exactly it was. But they basically did something similar to what they did a couple years ago when they wanted to get all of the new phases in line for their next 10 years. Essentially, that's exactly what they did, is they got together and they kind of mapped out the next Phase 5 and potentially Phase 6. And that's why you're seeing all these applications for trademarks, as well as why we just got an official slate for all these new movies. But again, the only thing that I'm a little bummed about that we did not get an official announcement for in Phase 5 would be Deadpool 3. Where is Deadpool and where's the mutants? Because now we're getting into 2024, which is 2 years out, and no mutants yet. Which is not to say that it can't immediately be followed up in November, but I'm just starting to kind of wonder where exactly we're going with,
you know, I'm sure they're pushing the boundaries with the rated R stuff, but to put the Marvel Studios logo behind Daredevil Born Again, that saying Born Again title, that already makes me think like, oh, so it's a reboot essentially. I mean, there were reports that Karen and Foggy, the actors that play them, have ink deals to return to the series. So that's very exciting that they did confirm that the series is in development and has a release window. The official poster for She-Hulk has been released. She-Hulk Attorney at Law is going to start streaming August 17th. Again, the official trailer is out. You guys can watch it on their page. We unfortunately have to kind of still try and stay updated with everything here at the Twitter page. Colby Smulders is taking the stage as Maria Hill. They're talking about Secret Invasion now. Secret Invasion, which officially is actually in their Phase 5 reveals. So Phase 5, spring of 2023, next year, Secret Invasion slated to come out. It's currently undergoing reshoots right now, and that's the crazy part, is we were not actually expected to see any of the cast here at Comic-Con due to the fact that they are undergoing reshoots. So the fact that Maria Hill is there, Colby Smulders as Maria Hill, this is a big surprise, definitely. And she's up on the stage with Kevin Feige. Marvel's already off to a huge, huge banger of a presentation, in my opinion. This is great. This is awesome to see right now. This logo is so sick. It gives me Blade vibes as well. So I'm wondering if there is going to be any connection there. I have no idea. All I'm saying is give me this. Oh, and it's going to be starring Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio. So also confirmed for the series, Vincent D'Onofrio as Kingpin will be in it, and it'll start streaming spring 2024 on Disney+. Who's excited for this one? Feel free to let us know, guys. And feel free to give us a subscription. We would appreciate it here at the channel. We continue to keep you guys updated and not outdated. We're going to cover everything Marvel news. We're going to also go live during the D23 Expo. And we cover everything going on in Hollywood and the latest with all the streaming services. The official logo for Thunderbolts. So Colby Smulders, an exact quote from the presentation is, she said, "Secret Invasion is an exciting thriller. You're never going to know who people are. Are they a Skrull?" So essentially, anyone in the MCU that we've known to this point could potentially end up being revealed as a Skrull. And yes, Emilia Clarke is in fact in the MCU now. Everyone knows her from Game of Thrones, so her making her MCU debut will be a gigantic deal in this Disney Plus series that'll start streaming in 2023 of spring. Again, Influenced LA feels that Marvel is off to a banger of a start for their presentation. I mean, the fact that Colby Smulders was there, Maria Hill herself, they weren't even supposed to have any cast there. They're undergoing reshoots right now for this Secret Invasion series that's supposed to release next year. And Don Cheadle, again, I believe we were one of the first to report, but yes, he is returning as War Machine in Secret Invasion, which is interesting considering he's also supposed to be in this Disney Plus series Armor Wars, which that was absent as well. So interesting development is there as well. So we will see what plays out with that. Either way, he will be in Secret Invasion. So that'll be interesting to see. And of course, Samuel L. Jackson will reprise his role as Nick Fury. So again, to recap the first half hour so far, or roughly under half hour, we just saw, oh, real quick, breaking, so sorry guys. It appears that Catherine Newton, the new Cassie Lang, has taken the stage at Comic-Con. She will be playing Scott Lang's daughter in Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, slated for release next year. That's the first official movie that's expected to kick off Phase 5. And again, Kang is expected to be the villain in that one. He will officially have, or there was officially a poster revealed at the beginning of the, before the presentation started, and then it was confirmed later that that is the first official movie of Phase 5. And then again, Catherine Newton is on stage as the new Cassie Lang. The cast of Quantumania are there. Paul Rudd is there as well. It's a little bit blurry of a photo. I apologize. I'm not able to recognize the other individuals. The Daredevil trailer, or the She-Hulk trailer, did show us the first official return as Charlie Cox's Daredevil in suit. Briefly. It was a brief shot. Nothing to go crazy about. We will see him later on. The director, Peyton Reed, is on stage presenting with the Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania cast. He confirmed that there will be a vast amount set in the quantum realm. Hopefully with a movie like Quantumania, that would be the case. But either way, it is confirmed. Paul Rudd getting huge cheers. You gotta love to see it, man. Paul Rudd's so cool. Who here loves Paul Rudd? Come on. This presentation is going crazy right now with the Phase 5 reveal to kick it off. That's huge. That was unexpected. That is definitely something that I don't believe anyone saw coming. So the fact that they actually did that with D23 right around the corner, unbelievable presentation. I'm really hopeful right now, though. This is almost like the Blade scenario in 2019, where they're going to close it with one last surprise, and maybe it's the mutants or maybe Deadpool. I'm expecting a Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds, but we'll see. Can you imagine if it's Deadpool with Hugh Jackman at this point, though, after everything they've given us? Marvel just completely demolished every single other aspect of competition at Comic-Con. That's just, there would be no argument. They are officially showing him some footage from Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. It is unclear if that will be released to the public, or if it's just a private presentation. So we will have to wait and see an update on that. So we're probably officially now entering the half-hour mark. There was a slight delay at the beginning for Hall H presentation. So we're about entering the half-hour mark now from Marvel's presentation so far. Again, they started out with an unbelievable announcement as they announced Phase 5 is officially here. Phase 4 ends with Black Panther Wakanda Forever, which I'm not going to speculate too much. All I know is at the end of Phase 1, let's just say I don't even know. You know what? I'm just going to, at the end of this phase, I do feel that in a post-credit scene, we're going to finally have a reveal of who the inevitable villain is, potentially alongside Kang. And I'll leave it at that. I believe a lot of you people know who I'm referring to, and if you don't, just stay tuned for the ride because, again, Marvel in Phase 5, it's looking good, man. It's looking so good. And again, Black Panther Wakanda Forever will officially end Phase 4, and then Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania will usher in the new era for Phase 5. They had the entire cast, or some of the cast, for Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania come out onto the stage, along with the director, and they showed some footage for the cast in attendance. We also apparently see Charlie Cox in uniform for the first time in the She-Hulk trailer. It's kind of going viral. Speechless. This is such a great presentation. We got an official release windows for a ton of great movies and projects coming to Disney Plus. So definitely tons of excitement, tons to get excited for. Man. And War Machine, again, yes, the first official screen footage of Secret Invasion at San Diego Comic-Con confirmed War Machine is back. Don Cheadle is back as War Machine. Wong will be in She-Hulk. This is now confirmed as well. Wong is in She-Hulk. We're not in the MCU anymore. We're in the Wong CU, the Wong Cinematic Universe. So that footage of Ant-Man and the Wasp potentially shown behind closed doors or footage, yes, it is appearing that it did have a first look at Kang, but we are not getting an official look at it. But again, they released that poster earlier, so we did get a look at Kang, and we can expect to know what he's going to look like in the movie. Jonathan Majors. Sorry, I was going to say Jonathan Kang, but Jonathan Majors, the man portraying Kang the Conqueror, has taken the stage at Comic-Con alongside the cast after the footage was shown. Apparently, Kang looks menacing. It was the exact quote from some people. Kang looks menacing in all caps. So this is very, very exciting stuff. Look at that smile. I cannot wait to see how he does after his performances in Loki season 2. Man, he was great. He was great. This is so exciting. They showed a teaser which reportedly confirms the appearance of not just Kang, but also, apparently MODOK showed up during that footage too. We'll wait to see if anyone else confirms that. But and it looks like MODOK confirmed for the Quantumania. Wow. Majors confirms that there will be Conquering. And MODOK, yes, MODOK will be in Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, as rumored reports were running rampant. It appears that MODOK will be in the film. James Gunn is there at Hall H. James Gunn is there, and they're expected to now talk about Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Wow, they're getting a lot in there. They're killing this presentation right now. They did confirm Bill Murray is in Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. Bill Murray is officially confirmed for Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. Thank you guys for tuning in. Again, feel free to drop a like for this live stream, as well as just subscribe to our channel. We're going to cover everything Marvel, MCU related, and Hollywood movie related going forward. We're also going to have a live presence at D23 Expo, so definitely tune into our channel for that. You guys are going to definitely want to stay updated for any new updates that Marvel's going to present there. Marvel's going to have their entire own thing there, so it's like it's their own wing essentially. It's not even like a presentation, it's their own setup, so they can announce anything there. So definitely feel free to subscribe to our channel to stay updated and not outdated. Official picture of James Gunn at Comic-Con Hall H talking about Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. The coolest, one of the coolest directors in Hollywood, no doubt. His work on the Peacemaker show, if you guys have not checked it out yet, unbelievable. Yes, a DC show, the best DC content they've ever done, along with the Suicide Squad that he directed last year. Or the year before, either way, one of those 2 years. This presentation has been crazy though, man. I mean, these logos are sick for some of these projects. These logos are sick for some of these projects, I swear. Yeah, wow, this is it's a lot, man. It's a lot to take in. All of Phase 5 getting announced. Charlie Cox's return. The Ant-Man cast. Some information about the Secret Invasion. Guardians 3 is on the stage right now. The She-Hulk trailer. It's all coming together. Marvel's crushing it right now. Again, the announcement of Phase 5 definitely was not expected by anyone that I've seen. So I don't think anyone expected them to announce all of Phase 5, especially with Phase 4 wrapping up still. So the fact that they just did that and they announced that Phase 4 will end with Black Panther Wakanda Forever just makes me highly think that we're getting a huge reveal in the post-credit scene for Black Panther Wakanda Forever. We may even get a huge reveal in this Black Panther Wakanda Forever trailer that I know is still coming at some point in this presentation, most likely to almost close the show, but there's still hope for Deadpool or mutants for me at Influenced LA, or here at Influenced LA, apologies. But what are you guys feeling? Do you guys still feel there's time to maybe, or do you guys even want Deadpool in the MCU, or do you just want kind of like a Marvel Studios spin-off project? Either way, it's kind of weird that we're not seeing any new announcements regarding Deadpool for sure. That is for sure. It is a little concerning, but we'll have to wait and see. I mean, it makes so much sense money-wise to put another movie out, but we'll just have to wait and see. Okay, we're getting some official updates on Guardians 3. James Gunn did confirm that this will be the end of the Guardians era in the MCU. They're saying that Guardians 3 will have more deaths in it than all of Phase 4 to this point. So that is definitely something of note. So when you go to that movie, expect to see anyone and everyone get smoked. And by all means, bring tissues, because if your favorites perish, you were fairly warned much in advance. Much, much, much in advance. I'm shocked they showed a little bit of that, though. That's cool. And then here's an official look at Guardians 3. And then that is interesting. Gamora's with the team. So if you remember at the end of Avengers Endgame, Gamora went off on her own, and then the Guardians were on the lookout for her. And then at the end of Guardians 2, post-credit scene, Adam Warlock was revealed, or teased. So we're hoping to see him revealed at some point. But that is interesting that Gamora is now teamed up with the Guardians again, considering how it kind of ended there, and she went off into their own, and they went looking after her. And then considering where the Guardians left off in Thor: Love and Thunder to go pursue distress calls around the universe. And it looks like it is confirmed. It has been rumored, but it's been confirmed that Chukwudi Iwuji is going to star as the High Evolutionary. It is officially confirmed. So that most likely means we're going to get more in-depth analysis and background information on Rocket Raccoon's background and his origins, as we have not actually learned that much to this point about him in his origins. So that'll be interesting as they delve a little bit more into that. And again, they did confirm that Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 will have more deaths than all of Phase 4 Disney or Marvel projects to this point combined. And I don't know how to feel about this just yet. This is breaking. Maria Bakalova, who was officially casted for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, I believe a few months ago. We knew about that and reported it here on the channel. It was an undisclosed role. She has now been officially confirmed to be starring as Cosmo in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I don't know if you guys played the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 video game, but Cosmo is one of the more interesting characters, as it's a dog that essentially is a higher intelligence power, and it basically commands an entire army in its own planet. Like, at least in Guardians, the little bit that, it's crazy. Long story short, Maria Bakalova is going to be starring as Cosmo in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. That's very interesting. And then here's the official cast on the stage. They brought out a lot more than I expected they would for this cast. I thought maybe one or two people, James Gunn and Chris Pratt, would show up. They got a good amount of people out there. Very, very cool to see. Again, Marvel's crushing it with the presentation. And again, so Chukwudi Iwuji is going to be the High Evolutionary. That is confirmed. Along with Maria Bakalova has now been confirmed as Cosmo in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. and that will be part of that will officially be part of Phase 5. And this person made the funniest photo I think I've seen all night. This is the one we've been waiting for. Morbius, Morbin Time sequel. It's not happening, guys. That's obviously yeah. That's a fan made photo. But yeah. Are you guys excited for everything that's being announced? This is really cool. It's Phase Wong of the Wong Sangha of the MCU. That's funny. The cast is reportedly very emotional after watching the trailer because they are realizing that this is truly the last ride together. And this is the last time this iteration of the Guardians will be together. It's the end of an era for the MCU. Again, what are you guys most excited about that they've announced so far? I mean, this is honestly one of the crazier presentations I can remember. I don't think anyone expected. I don't think anyone expected them to announce all of Phase 5. This is just crazy. This is honestly just crazy. The only thing we're missing here is Thunderbolts. It's just easier to grab this photo. I think I actually just found it those. Nope, this one's missing it too. But yeah, they also announced Thunderbolt for Phase 5. So the fact that they announced all of Phase 5 here at Comic-Con is just unreal. What are you guys most excited for from this list, though, including Thunderbolts right here? Unbelievable stuff. Unbelievable stuff. We're eating good as Marvel fans, though, that's for sure. We are eating good. No end in sight for the train. Let's go. There's a lot of tears being shed on stage, apparently. This person has gone on to mention it twice now. Like, it's getting pretty emotional. It's getting pretty emotional in Hall H at the moment. Again, here's an official photo of Phase 5 revealed at Comic-Con to start off Marvel Studios presentation by Kevin Feige himself. So Phase 4 will end with Black Panther Wakanda Forever. That will come out this year. And then Phase 5 starts with Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, February 17th, 2023. And look at everything that follows. Secret Invasion, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, Echo, Loki Season 2, The Marvels, Blade, Ironheart, Agatha Coven of Chaos, Daredevil Born Again, Captain America New World Order, and Thunderbolts will close it out. Unbelievable stuff. Tons of excitement in the air. Definitely was not expecting them to reveal all that stuff. Baby Rocket Raccoon will appear in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. That's going to sell a lot of toys. I can already see it. But yeah. Will Poulter is in fact there. Adam Warlock himself. That is indeed who the taller gentleman was. I was not sure at first. We did not. I'm still waiting on any updates regarding Adam Warlock. We have not seen necessarily anything come through about Adam Warlock yet. Maybe they kept that for now. Maybe there is some footage breaking of the... There's a short video. It's bad. Oh man, never mind. Dang. So again, yeah, we probably got about another 10 minutes or so left. We got about another 10 minutes or so left of the presentation from Marvel, I would expect. We'll see how they end up wrapping it up. Again, we will probably get a Black Panther Wakanda Forever trailer. And then maybe something big to close out the show. Maybe a big surprise. We'll see. Adam Warlock himself, Will Poulter, said that joining the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 was amazing and that they welcomed him into the family. And he's grateful that there was an appetite for Adam in the MCU by the fans. That's cool. Lots of good updates on Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. So Chukwudi Iwuji just showed up in full costume as the High Evolutionary at Comic-Con. That's pretty cool. That's Guardians of the Galaxy. That's James Gunn. Like, that's just so them. That's awesome. That's cool. Yeah, no, this is going to be really sick to kind of see how this all plays out with how he portrays the character, how we get Rocket's background. I believe he's the reported villain, how Adam Warlock kind of plays into all of it, how Gamora's back with the team. Lots of interesting developments and updates now we've gotten on Guardians 3. Definitely good stuff. Wouldn't that be something if they didn't do a Black Panther Wakanda Forever trailer, though? I would be unbelievably shocked. I mean, it's coming out in just a couple months. More pictures of him though. So cool. So cool. Is it gang? That's funny. Again, so we probably got about another 10 minutes or so left in this presentation. There was a slight delay in the start earlier. We're going to see how Marvel wraps it up here. This is great stuff, man. This is great stuff. So again, the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 cast is on stage. With the High Evolutionary. I'm hoping to see what else they got after this. Again, we'll recap the logos for the new projects announced. So we got a Thunderbolts movie announced. Daredevil Born Again. series coming to Disney Plus. 18 episodes. Disney Plus is only known for doing 6-episode series, so that with Marvel Studios projects. That's why 18 episodes is a huge deal. Now, I don't know if that's going to be all season 1 and season 2, or if it's just going to be all together. Either way, how can you not love it? Vincent D'Onofrio confirmed to return as Kingpin as well. Captain America: New World Order, the first time we're going to see Anthony Mackie in his first solo outing in a movie. They're announcing Phase 6. Holy. And then Fantastic Four will kick off Phase 6. They're announcing Phase 5 and Phase 6. So they started the presentation by announcing Phase 5, and now they're going to close their presentation by announcing Phase 6. And Fantastic Four will release November 8th, 2024. Here at Influenced LA, we predicted for a long time that 2024 would be the target release window for Fantastic Four. And sure enough, November 8th, 2024 is now going to be the release window for Fantastic Four. The big thing is, do they bring out the Fantastic Four cast here? And now officially announced by Marvel Studios at Hall H, the Avengers, the Kang Dynasty, is going to release May 2nd, 2025. In terms of Phase 5, I'm not entirely sure. We'll get an update on the photo, wherever that is. But Avengers, the Kang Dynasty, will be in theaters May 2nd, 2025. The first official Avengers movie since Avengers Endgame. Big, huge, unbelievable updates here at Comic-Con right now. This Avengers Secret Wars, November 7th, 2025. So what most likely is happening is we're getting 2 Avenger films in the same year. 2025. So we're going to have the Fantastic Four November 8th, 2024, leading into Avengers, the Kang Dynasty, May 5th, 2025, followed up by Avengers Secret War, November 7th, 2025. They're blowing, Marvel literally just dropped a nuke on Hall H. They're dropping a nuke right now. That's what's going to end Phase 6. I apologize. That's going to end Phase 6. So is Phase 6 just those 3 movies? I have no idea. I don't know. We're going to wait for an updated photo, but this is mind-blowing stuff right now. It wasn't even expected. From Phase 4 to Phase 6, it will be known as the Multiverse Saga. What we need to understand here is they weren't even supposed to announce all of Phase 5, maybe just a couple things, but they announced all of Phase 5, and then they went as far as to also announce all of Phase 6. This is earth-shattering stuff. They just dropped Marvel, Kevin Feige, Disney. They just dropped a nuke. They dropped a nuke at Hall H of info. This is insanity. The official logos for Avengers Secret Wars. The first. Oh, this is crazy. And then Avengers, the Kang Dynasty. Confirming the trademarks that were filed earlier in the week. Unbelievable stuff. Kevin Feige and Marvel just completely blew me away for sure. So, and it does look like that's how it's going to kind of wrap up in terms of Phase 6. They'll most likely announce more projects coming later, but at the moment, maybe. And who knows, maybe they won't. I think we may only just get 2 films that year, no other series. I just can't see that being the case. However, we got Fantastic Four 2024. Maybe this is where they break up the MCU. Who knows? Because you got already projects that are going off in 24. Nah, they're going to announce more projects, obviously. We're good, guys. So we got the Fantastic Four, November 6th, 2024. November 8th, 2024. Avengers, the Kang Dynasty in May 2025, and then Avengers Secret War November of 2025. That they are going to make so much money that year in that, what is that 1 year window? 1 year window. So something big will probably happen in Fantastic Four that we're not even going to get a payoff to until Avengers Secret War. We're going to have to go through 3 movies. That's going to be a 3-movie arc essentially in Phase 6 within a year. That's going to be unbelievable coming out of Phase 5 and everything we've seen so far. What a way to finally announce Avengers are back and they're coming back. I can't put into words how much they completely just blew my mind and probably everyone else's mind. They officially confirmed the Fantastic Four movie is coming in 2024, as well as 2 Avenger movies in the same year that will deal with Kang as a huge villain in the Kang Dynasty, and then the Avengers Secret Wars, which will most likely be Doctor Doom's build-up. Unbelievable. And then again, they did confirm that Phase 4 to Phase 6 will now be known as the Multiverse Saga, much like Phase 1 to Phase 3 of the MCU was known as the Infinity Saga. I've never seen a more accurate photo. It says Kevin Feige and Marvel Studios in Hall H right now. This person goes, LMAO. Remember when people said the MCU was over a week ago? Yes. Yes. Now they can all just step aside, go buy a ticket, and now collectively come back and watch the films with us, and we can all share together as Marvel Cinematic Universe enthusiasts that the MCU isn't going anywhere, man. This is unbelievable. And now they got the Black Panther Wakanda Forever presentation. This is unreal stuff. And they have a live performance, which is even cooler, I feel. That's awesome. They got a live musical performance going on. I mean, how can you... Marvel Hall H announcements every 2 minutes. Oh, this is great. I can't. This is... Oh, bravo, Marvel. Wow, this is crazy. We are going to have the latest breakdowns on all of this information on our channel later tonight and throughout the week. So definitely stay tuned. Subscribe if you haven't. We're not going anywhere just yet. We're definitely staying tuned for any more updates, as the panel did get off to a little bit late of a start with a slight delay. This is just unbelievable stuff. Kevin Feige after seeing people say the MCU fell off. I've never seen a better. It became personal for me. Like, they just came out and dropped everything on us. Do they even have anything left to show at D23 Expo? We're going to be having live coverage of that as well in September. So feel free to definitely stay tuned for that in September. But man, after this presentation, I don't know what else to say. Ryan Coogler, the director, as expected, is there at San Diego Comic-Con, as we previously reported here at the channel. Just unreal, man. Unreal. So this is some of the live musical performance inside the... Oh, it's just a short little video. So the director is there, reminiscing on when he was there last time with Chadwick Boseman, who unfortunately can no longer be here with us. They just announced. I don't know if this is true or not. We'll wait for an official confirmation. Reportedly, yes, we were right though. Deadpool 3 is coming out December 6th, 2024. It may not be Phase 5. It may not be Phase 6. But if this update is true from EvanTube, who is verified, we may be getting Deadpool. Oh, in 2024. Deadpool 3. They gotta confirm it. We gotta wait. I don't know if it's actually true though. Yeah, this is insane. What are they doing now? I'm just trying to stay up to date now, guys. They're assembling the cast for Wakanda Forever on stage. Most likely a trailer to end it. I'm not seeing any validity to the Deadpool report, so hopefully it's... Yeah, I wouldn't believe that, guys. Because, yeah, it would... And they also said 2024. Yeah, it was not... Nah, it would have to be 2025. Maybe it'll be something like, oh, he'll come out and be like, I think you forgot me, or something. I don't know, man. We need Deadpool. Dang. Here's a picture of James Gunn and the cast of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 that were there in attendance and on stage. Chukwudi Iwuji came out in full High Evolutionary costume. Walked through the crowd, which is really cool. This is unbelievable. They weren't even supposed to announce all of Phase 5, let alone they gave us all of Phase 5 and Phase 6's lineup. Considering Phase 6's lineup is only 3 movies right now, and there's probably more to be added, but still, unbelievable stuff. The full cast of Black Panther Wakanda Forever on stage here at Comic-Con Hall H. So then here are the 2 actors. The one actor and the one actress. One will be playing Ironheart, Riri Williams, in the Black Panther Wakanda Forever movie. And then this actor will be playing Namor. This is Tanak Haruta. And then this is Dominic Thorne. Cool showing overall. Cool showing for sure. Just really hope we still get maybe a Deadpool. Maybe. And Black Panther, keep in mind, Black Panther Wakanda Forever is ending Phase 4, and they've now announced projects for Phase 5 and Phase 6 and given us information on Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 and Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, as well as the She-Hulk movie coming out next month. She-Hulk series coming out next month on Disney+, which will be 9 episodes, as well as a little bit of information about Secret Invasion, which is slated to come out next year as part of Phase 5. So we're just currently waiting on any more updates regarding Black Panther's presentation right now. We know they are on stage. So, yep, again, we're just waiting on any more updates regarding anything that we might see in regards to any last minute updates about the film. So we will see. Again, they announced all of Phase 5 and Phase 6. Just unbelievable. It's just so unreal to think that they announced all this stuff here at Hall H, considering they weren't even supposed to announce that much. And just a couple of weeks ago, after Thor: Love and Thunder got mixed reviews, people were wondering if the MCU was just apparently dead. I think they just quieted all those naysayers and delivered probably one of the best Comic-Con presentations we've seen in a long time. Between this being the conclusion of it all in Phase 6, they went Phase 5 and Phase 6 on us. They got Fantastic Four, the Kang Dynasty, and Secret Wars. I mean, and this is going to get us through 2025. So, at the end of the day, just unreal stuff. We'd appreciate if you guys We were hoping if you guys could drop a subscribe for us and like the video. We're going to also have live coverage on D23 Expo in September. And we're going to continue to always keep you guys updated and not outdated weekly and daily with Marvel updates around the Marvel Cinematic Universe and anything going on in Hollywood. And yeah, what's the most excited project you guys are? What's the project you guys are most excited for that they announced? I'm pretty pumped for the Fantastic Four, not gonna lie. We're just waiting on any last minute updates, potential closing of the presentation. And then we finally got the teaser for the first official teasing trailer for Wakanda Black Panther Wakanda Forever. We're only allowed to show the first couple seconds for you guys. Yeah, we don't want to spoil too much for you guys. Feel free to check out the trailer when you guys get time. It's going to be on Marvel Studios' official page. Again, just to be safe, we can't show it the full with the sound. Yeah, we're going to see how much longer they're going to go here. After that trailer, I can't anticipate there's too much more. The Black Panther Wakanda Forever official release date is slated for November 11th of this year. And again, as announced earlier by Kevin Feige himself, that will conclude Phase 4. And then Phase 5 will be ushered in by Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, followed up by a host of titles that they announced for us here at Comic-Con, which was completely unexpected. And then we got a little bit of information about some of the titles that are going to conclude Phase 4 and some that will kick off Phase 5. But then they also announced and confirmed Fantastic Four will release November 8th, 2024. And that will be part of Phase 6, along with the Avengers, the Kang Dynasty, which will mark the first Avengers film since Avengers Endgame. And that will release in May of 2025, followed up by Avengers Secret Wars, which will release in November of 2025. So in a year's span, we're going to have Fantastic Four in November of 2024, followed up by Avengers Kang Dynasty in May of 2025, and then Avengers Secret Wars in November of 2025. So in a year's time, we're going to have 3 movies that are going to have a huge, defining, everlasting impact on the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So that is going to be huge to tune in and see. But I just can't believe they revealed all that and more at this Comic-Con. Completely just dropped a bomb on everybody else, and they owned Comic-Con. I don't know if that's it yet. We're going to wait and see. It appears that there's a lot of emotions being displayed on stage after they were finally able to reveal the first official trailer. The first official poster is here for Black Panther Wakanda Forever. November 11th, 2022. And if we are seeing it correctly, it appears, at least from one of the accounts that is there on the ground floor, they're saying that's a wrap. We're going to wait and see until we get some more clarification from anyone else who's there, just to make sure that we don't miss out on any other potential surprises or last-minute announcements. We have our first official look at Namor in Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Bam. Look at him. He's a mutant. Well, I think it's safe to say anyone who anticipated Marvel being down and out and not having a potential long-term future, and that their movies were starting to dry up, and that their formula was old and retired, I think they just kind of took that all and made mental notes, and they came out at this Comic-Con and they completely just blew us away with presentation after presentation, announcement after announcement. And I think this is almost the reset we needed as fans, and the reset they needed to engage the audience again with hope. And now that we have hope going forward in the MCU, I feel that there's a gigantic chance that we're in for the ride of our lives that will culminate with those two Avenger films at the end of these phases, much like they did in Endgame. After all those films, when it led to Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame. So we for one here at Influenced LA are here for it. We want to see it. We want to see it through. The big thing is we did want to see a Deadpool announcement, and it does appear that it is a wrap. There was no Deadpool appearance. So Ryan Reynolds, Deadpool 3, not slated at all in the cards up through 2025 as of now. There were some markings in there for Phase 6 where there were some empty spots, so maybe down the road we get an announcement about that. But for now, no official Deadpool announcement. But again, Kevin Feige did confirm that they do look forward to coming back in San Diego next year for Comic-Con with more Hall H presentations. We have our first official look at a mural of Chadwick Boseman in Black Panther Wakanda Forever, as it is reported that he will most likely die due to an illness, if I'm not mistaken. And the cast kind of closing out the show. And yeah, that's going to be about it, guys. So we do appreciate you tuning in. Thank you so much. We appreciate you guys. Again, feel free to subscribe, give this video a like, and then tune back in around September for D23 Expo, and stay tuned into the channel weekly and daily for any Marvel Cinematic Universe updates, as well as any Hollywood movie updates. We're going to keep you updated and not outdated on the latest that you need to know. And again, we appreciate your support. Thank you again, and we're out.